We got some work to get done today, taking a look at the Girsan Witness 2311 Brat. Now, this particular Brat has a really big mouth because it's chambered for 45 ACP. Now, they do offer the Brat as well in the 9mm, and our buddy Ghost Tactical has a video on that 9mm. So, if you're not man enough to handle the 45 ACP, or let's face it, if you're not a boomer, then you may want to go check out his video. But yeah, let's dive into this thing. We got to kick this thing off right with some rounds on steel. Before we do, get my ears in. The Decibels custom molded Ear Pro. Today, as far as ammunition, just running some, cheap, readily available Blazer 230 grain FMJ. Here we go. It puts a wallop on the steel. It's one thing I love about 45 ACP. Let's put this thing on the bench now. We'll talk about it. Then we'll fire up the chrono. We'll check some velocities out of this short barrel, and then we'll go for some accuracy and see what happens. Let's talk about the specs and features on the little Witness 2311 Brat here in 45 ACP. Again, keep in mind that they also have these in the 9mm version. You can see I've got a light. Obviously, it's got a accessory rail here, and I do have a night core flashlight on there that we're testing out, that we're checking. I think that it fits really good on this particular handgun. It's actually a little bit loose, but that's okay. So you do have the accessory rail, obviously, on this. It's the smaller frame, the officer size 1911, but it is that double stack 2011, 2311 design. As far as being double stack, if you do go with the 9mm, that's going to give you 17 plus 1. In the 45 ACP here, though, it's going to be 11 plus 1. You do have the nice bull barrel on this thing, so bull barrel lockup. Again, accessory rail, that extended beaver tail, something that Girsan has been doing lately, are those extended beaver tails on a lot of different models. Really nice, makes the things a lot more comfortable to shoot. The typical white 3-dot sight, and that is Novak style sight. You got the flared magwell, makes those mags going in and out really easy to do, and be safety. If you're wrong-handed, then you're good to go with the ambi safety there. And then you've obviously got the black on black finish. Keep in mind that, when we're talking about the 2311, the lower, the grip frame module here is going to be poly. So worth mentioning. The barrel on this thing, 3.4 inches, and we're going to do here in a minute some chrono testing, just to see, especially with this 45 ACP already being slow, what kind of velocities are we getting out of that 3.4 inch barrel. Overall length, 7 inches on this thing, and unloaded weight, obviously without the flashlight, they're going to come in at about 1.4 pounds, which is not too bad. So let's set up that Velosa radar chronograph from Caldwell, put some down range, and see what kind of velocities we get. All right, now to see what kind of velocities we can get out of this short barrel. If you want to make it fun, pause the video, jump down, leave a comment what you think they're going to be. I think with this short barrel, 45 ACP, already slow out of this short barrel, I don't know, sub 800 feet a second. I don't think we're going to see anything 900 feet a second, but we're going to find out. Here we go. .698 it says on that one. 723. 717. Keep in mind too, this Blazer ammo probably not the most consistent. 733. And 719, so just above 700 feet a second is what I'm getting as far as chrono reading. From the new Alasa radar there from Caldwell. Time for, I suppose, some accuracy testing. What do you think? Let's go do it. Moment of truth. Now we're going to shoot for some groups at 15 yards off of the multi-cal steady rest here from Ransom. Now I do know this thing is going to be hitting just a little bit low at this distance. Here we go. So far looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Looking pretty good from where I'm sitting here. Let's go take a look, shall we? Oh man, this right here is awesome. Check that out. 15 yards. Now granted, we are from that Ransom multi-cal steady rest, but 15-yard group from a little compact 45 like that. Oh yeah, I think I'm happy. Now, something you might find interesting about the little Witness 2311 Brat here is it is not original by any stretch of the imagination. The little small compact double stack 45 ACP was done years ago by Paraordnance with the Paraordnance Warthog. This is one that I've had for quite a number of years. Actually carried this one for a couple of years, and you can see there the Warthog a little bit smaller even than the Brat. So sub Brat, I guess, if you will. Of course, you know, haven't made these in years. They are not in production anymore. So about the closest you're going to get is going to be the Girsan Brat. I do think it would be really fun to pair the Brat up, put it up against the OG Paraordnance Warthog here. Warthog versus a Brat. If you'd like to see that, jump down in the comments below and let me know.